And do you leave yourself scope then to strangle the metaphor, beyond death?
Strangle it.
When a character, is walking through the woods and they trip up and they fall down a hole and you hadn't seen them before, and you think there's a hole down here and there's a whole other little route I hadn't spotted or thought about. Do you let yourself explore that, and then without worrying it might not lead you back on the path and you might end up just dying in this foxhole and then have to retrace your steps?
I think what I would do under those circumstances, I'd put a flag in the foxhole so I can spot it later on, but I would crawl out and continue on the rough route I have in mind. But I will worry about that foxhole, and I will worry that it will completely unzip the whole thing later on. So
you would keep them locked in the path. You wouldn't necessarily think, oh, that's an interesting idea. I wonder if that's a more, or is it a false promise?
No, that's a really good question. Because I want to sound like a creative and free spirit who would say, yeah, follow that foxhole. Follow the white rabbit, Where are we going?
Exactly.
But actually, I think I would kill and eat the white rabbit and use that as sustenance as I continue.
Cover over the hole, pretend it wasn't there.
What hole? What rabbit?
Exactly.
I bought this.
My Alice in Wonderland is very short. Yeah.